Hello everybody and welcome to another thrilling, I'm sure, edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. As the title says, today I will be reviewing Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart because I played it, smashed it out in a week, so I'm excited to talk to you about it. That is how language works. Also, I can see people already, fans in the chat, looking forward to the IKEA talk. Woo! IKEA, we'll get more on that later. So welcome. Hello everybody. How are you doing on a Thursday? Wow, this Thursday feels like it's come around very slowly. I was like, wow, it's Thursday. It's been a slow moving week of many things. So let's see who we have in the chat to say hello to. We have Jamie5310. Hello, hello. We have Ollie Gaming. Hi, Sean. Fabio. Hi. Jazz D. Corey. Vaultboy Steve on the old mod work. Got Callum Rich Gamer. Mecca. Hello. Terrence. Hello. Chris J. Hello. Robert War. Hello. Corey. Hello. David Roberts. Hello. Sujan. Hi. Lots of people. I wonder if I could do a quick, okay, I'm going to let the chat just chat, say a few things, say hi, and I'm going to see how many names I can say as quickly as possible without deviation, hesitation, or repetition, also known as repetition. Like that game, Just a Minute. I was good at Just a Minute. Let's play Just a Minute at the end of the show. Oh my god. Alright, where's my pen? I ain't got no pen. I ain't got no ba-ba-ba. Right, we're going to see if we can play Just a Minute at the end of the show. Just a Minute. For those of you who don't know, it's a BBC Radio 2, I believe, game show. So, here we go. 3. I'm going to open my eyes. Open your... Anyone recognise this? Close your eyes. Open your eyes. If anyone knows what that is. well done. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. Who have we got in the chat today? We've got... I already fell. Okay, take 2. Who have we got in the chat today? We've got Ross Corbett, Unknown, Sebastian Gonzalez, Corey, Pashoari, LMA, Jazz D, Sujan, Randy Mecca, Sean Slater, Doodle Furl, Chris J, Boy Steve, Jamie5310, Luke, Callum Gamer, Corey, Jazz D, That's how much breath I had. That was the challenge. I got through a lot of people. Whew. Well, it's good to see you all here today. Hello. Swift Governor, that was the person I was trying to say. Elisa, hi. Gosh, there's a lot of people here. Welcome. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your Thursday evenings. And once again, thank you to Lewis last week for being on the show. I'm glad many of you enjoyed it. And if you haven't checked out his channel, I realised I'd forgotten to plug it at the end. So please do check out his channel. It's Platinum Bros 7. Over on the YouTubes. He does a lot of videos, more than I do. Than I ever could do, and they're very good. So if you like listening about the Platinum stories, go check him out. I only heard Luna in that last part. Why is it when I ran out of breath, my voice got higher? That was weird. I'm not sure how science and the bodily functions work in that way. So, as we kick off the show, let us get into what am I ranking. Oh, thank you, Vaultboy Steve. He's put the channel in the chat for you to be able to find that. Easy links. There we go. So I've decided I need to be a bit I wanted to be healthy, so I went for some orange juice, but there are bits, and not good bits, chunks in my orange juice. Does that mean it's bad? I mean, it tastes warm. I mean, maybe because it's been in here. I just thought maybe it could do with a little something to change things up. But you know what? I'm trying to be healthy, everybody. So, oh no, why does I always splash everything everywhere? So, the healthiest of drinks, obviously, without any contamination or... trying to lick it off my... lick it off my laptop. This laptop has seen some things, and it's been through some things. Of course, Beth, cheers. Beth has got the Sully one to my mic one. For those of you who don't, try rum and orange juice. It is a great combination. The OJ for the OG. I'll make my own orange juice one day, and that'll be the tagline. Copyright Lucy Reed, trademark, all that stuff, all that good stuff. Oh, it smells very clinical in this cup now. It's almost like I've had to disinfect a wound. That is bizarre. So, before we get into the main topics in the show, what's coming up today? Boom, 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 boom. So we have the intro. I've got a few life updates to tell you. We have highlight and lowlight of the week. So think about what it is you would like to put in for that topic. We have clip of the week, and of course the main topic of the show is a Ratchet and Clank review. And then what have I been watching, which is Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it ended and I finally watched it, and I have a lot of feelings to tell you about. So that's what's coming up. That sounds like your cup of jam, or maybe your cup of orange juice, or maybe a plate of orange juice. We've got a cup of jam. and a plate of orange juice. That sort of works in a roundabout way. Then stick around for the next hour or so, because that's the other words that are going to come out of this mouth. What's the people saying in the chat? Chris J, rum and orange juice and Marmite peanut butter, 2 new inventions. No. Isn't this a real combo? I'm pretty sure orange juice and rum is a real combo, I think. I mean, I've been drinking it a while. Whenever I'm like feel a bit guilty for drinking too much Coke, I just pour some orange juice. Should have poured that pesky orange juice away first. What, really? I'm not going to sit here and just drink rum straight apart from when... The thing is, I'm trying to get rid of some of this because big life update. Bam, bam, bam. So, remember that 1 week of Locking It Down with Lucy where I wasn't on the show because I had to go and view a flat? Well, I don't want to jinx it because it is, like, you know, it's still a bit in the, is it a bit in the, well, anything could go wrong anytime. But my offer got accepted, so I'm now going through all of the logistics of actually buying said place that I went to go and see. So, things turned out, I suppose, okay, because I wasn't in that, in that week. So yeah, life. So yeah, sorry, I'm just now thinking about what the ramifications of this means. It means that this is the end of Act 1 of the LudiXP zone. There will be a new zone. We're going to move on to the Marble Garden zone, dun, where there will be more space, more shenanigans, and hopefully more everything. So there is a lot of life admin that comes with this. This is the most grown-up thing, the most adult thing I've ever had to do in my existence, which is a lot, because I don't know what's going on. I have to talk to many other people who seem to know what's going on. My phone keeps ringing, and I never pick up the phone unless I know what the number is, and now I have to pick up the phone, and I'm getting all kinds of things, and I'm just like, who are you? People are like, hi, do this, do that, and I'm like, too much, I don't know. So, thank you. Everyone is saying thanks in the chat, so hopefully it all goes well, but it was a little dicey, at the beginning, because I wasn't too sure. Yes, season 2 of my life. Actually, I'd call this season 3. Imagine if every 10 years of your life was a new season. But season 0 to 10, I think that's more like a pilot season. If you have pilot seasons. I don't think, does anything really happen when you're 0 to 10? I mean, it's not important if you don't remember it, right? I mean, it's only like learning to read and write and walk and talk. I mean, once you're 10... that's when you're like a being, you know, and you remember things and you do stuff. Yes, a new patch, Jasty, a new patch is incoming. So, looking forward to the update. I don't know what I don't even know how I'm going to exist and live. I don't know how this is all going to be, but my dream is to have, like, I've got an area sort of set up where, wait, hang on, Chris J, the womb is a pilot season where it's decided if it will get picked up. I like that a lot. It's like an era of wrestling, yes. So the green room era is ending, and but I will have a green room somewhere in this new place. I can't leave green behind. Green is my favourite colour. It wouldn't be my existence if I didn't have it green somewhere. So, yeah, that's some big exciting news. The other big news is that next week I have my driving theory test. So I've been doing a lot of revision. I don't know why I've decided to do all these big life updates in like a big sort of... So it's like, I need to revise. I also have to do all this paperwork. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. So those are the big life updates for those of you who care about my life. Thank you very much that you do. And yet all your plants, yes, are brown. Yeah, I don't know how many of the plants are going to make it across the journey. But plastic plants may be the way forward, as I found out in the world of IKEA. Woo-hoo-hoo. So... shall we move on to... yeah, let's just continue on with this train. So, now that I have a place that I'm going to hopefully be moving into, it's a one-bedroom apartment, a one-bedroom flat. It's got a good living room space, which I'm going to have as my living room area and my desk/worktop area, and then a bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen, you know, standard things. So I went to IKEA at the weekend to try and get some ideas, you know, to see what's possible, what kind of furniture do I want, because I realised that I don't, like, it's weird. When it's your place, like, you just make the rules. Like, do you want this? And it's like... do I want this? I don't know, like, my friend was like, so what bed do you want? And I was like, I don't know, what kind of beds are there? She was like, well, you need, like, either a bed with, like, a headrest bit, or you could have it with or you have a bit underneath. And I was like, I've never thought about all the different bed types. I've only ever had one bed for, like, 20 years of my life, and it's not even the size of a normal bed. So it's, like, all these questions that I've never thought of. So what do people say? Will Luna live with you? No, Luna is a family dog, so I'll have to come and visit Luna, which is another reason why I want to really, like, step up my driving. So then I can, like, come and drive back and be like, come on, Luna. And we'd be like, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. And she'd be like, out the door of the car, that is. Although she hates driving. Well, not that I've ever got her behind the wheel, but she scuttles about in the back, and she's not a very good dog driver. But she likes the motorway, though. The motorway calms her. So, yeah, I would just be living alone, you know, all by myself. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's weird. It's so weird to think that this is a life that I will lead. So, my trip to IKEA, second time I've been in the whole year of, like, so I went the first time as a nice trip out with Beth and Chris, but this time it was like proper going for like scouting, and I forgot, it's so big, you can be in there for like ever. It's a proper, like, I don't know, I think when we left we were like, oh my god, we were walking around there for like 2.5 hours, and we missed some sections. We had to go back and like find them, and then the fun part was after we went back, it was like, can we make it to the end in a shortcut? And we just literally found the shortcuts. So like, pew, 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 pew. So that was good. So let's have a look at some of the pictures that I took. I wish that this was clip of the week. I should have filmed some of the IKEA loveliness, but I didn't, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to look at these pictures, okay? And where are we? Boo doo boo 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 doo boo. Here's me in a bedroom with a baby cot. Not that I'll have one. I'm like, this looks like the size of the bedroom. Not really, it's probably smaller than that, but you know, oh, me in a bedroom, this could be you. It was what is going on here, I suppose. I'm just sort of in there for like size purposes. Like, would I want something like this? How am I gonna, like, you know, put all my stuff? I don't really have much stuff, to be honest. Now this is it, everybody. Sorry, I will come back to this. I found my dream bathroom. Because I live by myself, I can do what I want. And so the dream bathroom is bamboo jungle bathroom theme. How cool is bamboo jungle bathroom theme? Let's have a look at bamboo. So this is literally what happened. We were walking around IKEA, and I was like, blah 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 blah. Oh my god! It was like our eyes met across a crowded bar, and I was like, ah, and it was like, come to the jungle bamboo bathroom, Lucy. And I was like, what is that? And it was almost like it was in the middle of the thing. You know, there's things everywhere, there's people everywhere, but I saw through the crowd, our eyes locked. It was mainly my eyes locking my own eyes in the mirror, but that doesn't matter. Semantics at this point. And I was like drawn towards it like a floating ambition of the soul. And I was like, this is it, Shona, my friend who came with me. Bamboo jungle bathroom. Let's have a look at bamboo jungle bathroom. Oh my god, because I can't think of anything better than being in the bathroom and it's like the rainforest. I love the rainforest. Always at school, whenever there was anything that we had to do, it was like, make up your own topic. I was like, my topic's the rainforest, motherfucker. Not that I said that to my teacher. She would be like, what are you doing? Probably get sent to detention if I said that. So anyway, not sure where that came from. Anyway, I'm thinking, you're in, let's look at the picture. Oh, there I am. I'm like, look at this bamboo jungle bathroom. Set me up. Because who would have thought about this? It's got the green. It's got the bamboo offset. This is me in a chair. This is boring. I mean, this is great. One day I can... Oh, look at that transition. It's me. Oh, no, that's Jungle Bamboo Bathroom again. Oh, second screen experience. Anyway, Bamboo Jungle Bathroom. Look at it. It's... I can't even. Like, oh, this me on a sofa. Boring. Bamboo Jungle Bathroom back again. Oh, I'm so happy with bamboo. Oh, look, there I am, so happy with... How many times am I going to say Bamboo Jungle Bathroom? Look at it. They have a smoke machine. I'm getting a smoke machine in the bathroom. 100%. What do you want more? They've even got a window with the jungle outside. Maybe I will get a window with the jungle outside. Can I import a window with the jungle outside? I don't need to. Printer. Just print the jungle, stick it on the wall, and then there you are. So now you're in the bathroom, alright? And you're like, I'm imagining, I don't even have baths, but this will make me want to have a bath. I'm a shower person, not that I'm gross. So, I'm in the bath, and now I'm like, and I'm like going down the Amazon. I've got a soundtrack on, and it's just like warm. There's the smoke machine, and there's all my fake plants. I'm gonna get plants in the bathroom. I don't care who has like big, massive plastic plants in the bathroom. I will. And when people come to my house, it'll be like, business in the front room, business in the bedroom, business in the kitchen, jungle in the bathroom. So what are people saying? How are you finding Bamboo Jungle Bathroom? Because I'm all over it. One time I wanted to redesign my whole house. It was like one of these things where you're a kid and you type into this show and it was like, how would you design your house? And I was like, the hallway would be like the ocean because it's taking you to different rooms and all the different rooms be a different location. It was very Crash Bandicoot. So I'd have a bubble machine installed in the hallway. Maybe I can still install a bubble machine in the hallway. There's no one stopping me because I'm free to do what you want to do. I might do that, you know. I'm getting a I'm getting a bubble. I'm getting a bubble machine. And when people come round, how will I do that? Maybe I'll have to ask Alexa to help me. I don't want Alexa. I don't want any of the robots. No offense, robots. I will have to tell the guests to wait outside. Then I go in, turn the bubble machine on, come back out and go, okay, come in. And it'll be like, oh no! No. I was going to say get the bubble machine in the bathroom, but no. Because the bathroom's got its own thing. Alright, let's see. I'm scared for those parts. No, but they're plastic, Corey. It's fine. Thank you, people. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I wanted it too. Bethany wanted bamboo jungle bathroom. Yes. Wait, no. There wasn't a second. The second viewing Claire came. There needs to be a third viewing, and that's when we can hook it up, get the tape measure out, blah blah blah. I didn't used to. That didn't mean you should get a baby bed. There's no other bed to have. It all sounds around. Just went away. Oh, all she saw was the bathroom. That was my big takeaway. Was the bathroom of the bathroom. How expensive is the bathroom? That doesn't matter. Okay. It may not look like this at the end of the day, but I can make dreams can come true if you believe. Where there's a will, there's a way. Chicken Run said. There were many things said in that little pocket of time. But yeah, I'll make jungle bathroom. Jungle bamboo bathroom. And so we were looking at the list of things that we need, and Shona was like, bamboo's not an essential, and I was like, to hell it is. Bamboo jungle bathroom isn't complete if I get some bamboo sticks in there. Can you buy bamboo? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out how to get some bamboo in my life. Please don't take a dip in the tub. Yeah, they also have like little like plastic sheets on the toilet so that no one goes to the toilet on the toilet, just in case. No, this isn't my flat, this is IKEA. Lucy, will you be streaming from there? She ain't gonna leave the bathroom. Oh, can you imagine? I would just like dress up like an explorer. That would be my Nathan Drake room, like ba 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 ba. But people when they come to the bathroom, it's gonna be a whole nother level. Lucy's designing her flat around Uncharted and Crash levels. That would be quite funny. It's probably expensive. Yes, Bethany is a kitchen and bathroom. Bethany could hook me up with my dream bamboo jungle bathroom. Bamboo jungle bathroom. It is like a crash bath. So the hallway is literally the warp room. And so so open the door. And then you've got your different levels, which are the different rooms. And so there'll be an ice room, there'll be a fire room, there'll be the jungle room, and then of course there's always got to be some sort of mechanical room. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be exciting, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with the rest of the flat, to be honest, because I can't have green in every room. As much as I like green, you can't. So what do I do? I think I had an idea of something, but I can't remember where it's gone now. Maybe I need a lakeside review of a room. Anyway, bamboo jungle bathroom. That's all I got to say about it. So everybody now that I've told you my life story, you could hide a treasure in there. It's basically Uncharted. Oh my god, I'm going to go to TK Maxx because they have the best ugly treasures and find the most Uncharted looking treasure ever. And then maybe I could get like a sound sensor on the floor, and when you step near it, it goes boom, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be amazing. It is very strong. So yeah, that's my life. It's now doing a lot of adulting. So let me know your highlights and lowlights of the week. So my main low light is the hardcore adulting that I'm having to do in order to do this flat. There's so much paperwork to read. There's a lot of documents to sign. There's a lot of people on phones, and me just like, I don't know how any of this works, but I kind of just have to sit. So I go to work. Oh, this is the hardest thing about it, okay? So I'm at work, but the estate agents and the mortgage people, they're also at work. So they're trying to do their job, which is getting you all the stuff you need. But I'm also trying to do my job. So then they ring you while you're trying to do the job that's going to help you buy the place. And it's really... So then at lunchtime, I'm like trying to check my emails, but then my emails are kind of blocked at work, so I have to come off to the internet, log on, type them all on my phone. So it's easier to do it when I'm at home, because then I can like go to my personal computer and do it. So then sometimes they call me and I'm in a meeting and I'm like, I can't do it. Like, it's so it happens, like everything happens one day at a time, because that's all I can really manage. Because then I read the documents in the evening, the next day I reply to the email, wait for them to reply. It's a whole thing, so that's hard. And the other low light I have, everybody, which is probably the lowest of low lights, you know how much I love cereal. Highlight of the day. All goes downhill after cereal time, which is about 10 minutes of my conscious life each day. Anyway, poured my cornflakes. Always got to have cornflakes on the weekday, alright? Cornflakes on the weekday, chocolate on the weekend. Because that's how we roll as an adult. I'll do whatever I want when it's my flat. Maybe I'll mix them both together. Because I don't have the chocolate cornflakes anymore because God took them away from me. Why have you forsaken me, God, and my chocolate cornflakes? Anyway, pour out my cornflakes. And now I was thinking about things, probably thinking about all the documents I have to read. And I picked up from the fridge, we have a Brita filter. And I'm standing there over my cornflakes, just pouring water into them. Filtered water. And I went, no! And I was like, no, what am I going to do? Because that's disgusting. Imagine having watery cornflakes. But old Lucy, old brain box Lucy, she didn't just chuck the cornflakes away. I was like, well, hang on. There's a way that we can workshop this. Creative problem solving. It's on my CV. So I was like, what are we going to do with this situation? Because I'm not going to let poor cornflakes go to waste. So I went to the sink and with my hand sieved it. Got the water out, because they're going to get soggy anyway, the cornflakes. They're going to go in milk. So as long as there's not much water in it. So I just sort of went, poured the water out, and then poured the milk in, and we were all good to go. And I just thought, tomorrow I'll have milk. It'll be fine. So there we go. Those are my lowlights. I see a lot of people writing highlights and lowlights. Let's have a look at what you guys have been up to this week. Lowlight says Chris Massey is having my COVID vaccine tomorrow. That's a highlight, dude. Good one. Nice one. Congrats. What are we saying? Corey, I graduated as a highlight. Congratulations, that's amazing. Lowlight, my left arm is unusable from getting my first vaccine. Congratulations. Vaccine is both highlight and lowlight. It's a very confusing time, but I'm very happy for everybody that's getting vaccinated. Good work. We'll all make the world great again. Highlight says Robert War is got 100% in State of Decay 2. Nice. Elisa says highlight is getting close to the Subnautica plat. Good work, good work. Apex CT says highlight is turning 18 tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow, Apex CT. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mecca says highlight got the Bugsnats and Control plat, and I'm now going for the Ghost Runner plat. Nice. Everybody's talking about that Bugsnats plat. Never forget it. Sujan says highlight is lockdown restrictions eased. Where do you live? I'm very happy for you. Enjoy living. I've decided I'm addicted to living. Totally addicted to living. I get really bored if I don't do anything life-wise that's going to make my pulse black. I have to just do things constantly now. I've turned into my dad. Highlight is I'm becoming a godparent on Sunday, says Chris J. Nice, congratulations. Lots of great highlights. Gypsy Muffin says highlight, I've been off work this week. Yes, I hope you're enjoying your time off. What else we got here? Jamie5310 also says highlight, I'm getting my COVID jab tomorrow. Nice work everybody. Good highlights and lowlands all around the board. I've got some more coming in. So Dave1988 says highlight, book tickets to go and see Fozzy in December. I saw that on their Instagram. I've been to see Fozzy twice in my life. Yeah, I have. Going to see Fozzy was my first ever concert ever, back at the Astoria in 2005, and then I went again in like 2007 or 8, and that accounts for 2 of the 6 concerts I've seen in my entire life. So yeah, have fun. I did think about it, but again, I've got no one to go with to this stuff, and I don't really want to. I don't know, but imagine when Judas plays. What a song. Did you like their new song, Sir Dave? Sane. I don't want to be crazy. I thought that was quite good. I didn't like Nowhere to Run so much, but I'm excited for their album to finally come out, because they've been talking about this album for a long time. Originally called 2020, now 2021. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's Chris Jericho, the wrestler. He has a band called Fozzy, not to be confused with Fozzie Bear. Yeah, they've got songs coming out, and they're going to be back on the tour. I'm curious about how this is going to work out, because I also want to see a concert, but I'm a bit worried about putting my monies down for things that may or may not happen, because it sounds like a nightmare in rebooking and getting things back. Let's see. Chris J saying congratulations to everyone getting their jabs. Yes, congratulations. Good stuff. Oh, that is so strong. So my highlight of the week, speaking of COVID jab segue, happened today. So, procrastinating from work, you pick up your phone, having a look about, and then I noticed I was mentioned in an Instagram story. It was Izzy Does Gaming. Shout out to her, because she tagged me in a story saying that she was going to get her COVID vaccination, and she was wearing her Ellie bracelet, much like I wore my Ellie top, to give courage and strength on the vaccination journey. And I thought that was really cool. It actually brought a tear to my eye. That's something that I do, which I was like, oh, it just makes me feel a little better. Help someone else feel a little bit better. Wow, I really can't speak today. This is because of the rum, probably. So yeah, that was really nice, and I'm really glad I was able to like help you out, Izzy. So congrats on getting your jab. I'm proud of you for doing it despite you were scared and know how it feels. So yay, proud of everybody getting their jabs. Not that I'm the big jab association over here, yeah, but it's not sort of jab graduation day. But it's the vaccine plat. I'm about 50% of the way on my vaccination platinum. Still got to do a bit of grinding to do. The grinding just involves living for a couple more weeks, and then I'll get the platinum. So that'll be a big bit. And then my other highlight, which I can officially announce, was that this week I recorded a video with Adam McDermott, friend and fan of the show. Friend and fan, I don't know. I'm going to assume. So we did a video together, which it's going to appear on his channel. I don't know when, so watch out for it. About PlayStation over the decades. And I literally just sat there and was like, these are my stories. And he was very kind, very sweet, and just let me chat away about all my PlayStation life experiences. So yay! That was a lot of fun. I always love talking to Adam, so I look forward to seeing that, and I hope you guys do too. Hey, there he is! He's in the chat. It was good. Well, thank you, kind sir, for always being a good friend. And it was like a therapy session. I have a lot of PlayStation memories. It'll be like, you know, when you've got to do something and you get therapy homework, I might just have to write an open letter to PlayStation, like, dear PlayStation, and then I'll be cured all the way. Yeah, shout out to Adam as well with his Vice City platinum journey. That I still can't believe that, because we both done the platinum. For those of you who don't know, the Vice City platinum is doable, but it does take a long time, and there's one trophy in particular, taking the Carnoli, and I don't even know why that's a trophy, because it's like, how to get it legit is like really hard, and I don't even understand how you get it legit. So there's like a workaround, but the workaround is still a lot of work, and there's like 2 methods of doing it. And when I saw the method that you took, Adam, I literally went, no. And I'll tell you why. Why did I pick my method? Because my method involved going to sleep. Your method involves sitting there inputting a freaking code in all the time. And I was like, no. Even though the other one takes longer, at least I'm doing something, you know, even though collecting the packages is like a grind. At the end, I went to bed and just rubber banded the controller and woke up the next day and was like, woo! So, but yeah, congrats. Also, stunning work as always on the edit. So go watch it if you have not. Oh, you guys want to go to a Day to Remember gig? I want to go. If there's a gig happening, I will happily go. I'm just now inviting myself to members of the chat's things. So yeah, just me. Just if you do anything that I like doing, I might just be like, hello, it's me. I'm here. I have arrived. So yeah, that was a big highlight of the week. That was a lot of fun. And of course, as I mentioned before, Bamboo Jungle Bathroom eclipses anything. Gosh, watch me get to my bathroom and I don't achieve my goals for a long time. That'll be sad. And I just have. If Bamboo Jungle Bathroom is like the epitome of, oh my god, imagine if it was like Indiana Jones. You get to the bathroom, you get to the sink, and then the boulder comes and you're running down the corridor. Whoa! Maybe I'll have to do that at some point. Anyway, if Bamboo Jungle Bathroom is the key, I hope I don't have the lower end, which is just rubbishy garden centre bathroom. I don't want rubbishy garden centre bathroom. It's probably going to end up like that, to be fair. You can come to concerts with us if you want. Whoa! I sing very loudly. And probably out of tune. I'm like, yeah, Viva la Mexico! There was one time that I went to a wrestling concert. And I felt, a wrestling concert? What's a wrestling concert? I went to a wrestling show. And I guess by the end of the show, I probably told the story loads of times. But by the end of the show, I probably felt like I hadn't really given it my all. So Triple H, Batista and Shane McMahon, they're all like, you know, bouncing about, doing whatever. Randy was like, oh, so they go to the top of the ramp and I realised the show is wrapping up. What am I going to do? And apparently my brother says I just went, just like, let out like, even though I don't even care about Batista, Randy Orton and Shane. I felt like I just needed to do it, I suppose. I also was that person that was also being like, Chris Jericho, I love you. He probably didn't care. So yeah. The last gig everybody went to. Wow, what was the last gig you went to? That is a question, because it's been a while. The last gig I ever went to was McBusted in 2015. Yes, McBusted is when Busted and McFly came together and formed a super group known as McBusted. So that was mine. You were also Sign Guy. No, I was not Sign Guy. I did bring all the signs, as we saw in a past episode, flashback. So, shall we get on to, clip of the week. Clip of the week means I could down the rest of this drink and maybe be sober by the end of the episode at least. We got some last concerts actually. When I ask a question, I should probably wait for the response. Let's see. Interesting. So Chris J says the Bay Strikes Back tour. February 2020. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that is. Pashani says Feb 24th, 2020, Slipknot. People went in February. Last gig was Baby Metal, says David Roberts. I haven't heard of any of these. Last gig I went to was N/A. Oh, not unapplicable. Sad times. Pip and Bam Bam, that is sad. Something to do post-lockdown. Gosh, a lot of people went to see Slipknot. Slipknot in January 2019, Slipknot last year for me. Wow. Or was it 2020? Yeah, to be fair, no one ever knows. So yeah, that's one of the things on my big list. Try and go see a concert. And I always used to like try and go to the front just because, but then you just get destroyed. You saw Joan Jett last. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow, that's a badass. Right, let's get to clip of the week, and then we shall do the main topic, which is the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart review. How many times can I say that? Right, so for this week, clip of the week, bit of a slow week, so I thought I'd do a London update. So come on holiday for the same few streets down London as we check in with how London is doing in January. So I thought I would document how London is doing now. Oh, this isn't open yet. Okay, interesting. Normally all of this is like filled with people sitting. I also just like the idea of there being like a timeline of events, like if I just do like a London update every like 2 or 3 months, and we can see how things change, and then I don't know, hopefully, I don't know if all this would stay. Like, this is what I'm talking about. It's all just seating outdoors. Will this be a time where one day we'll be like, do you remember on all the streets, because everyone had to sit outside, it was all like this? Like normally this is like chocker at prime time, but we are midday and everyone's just enjoying the midday sun. Let's see some other areas. So the market seems to be back open. Well, now it's shutting down because it's like after lunchtime. So, but it looks like people are doing this again. Look, I find this interesting. Like, people have got like these shops where the whole entrance can open up to like let it be more ventilated, I suppose. Which is good for summer. That could stay. That's me just deciding as I'm like the mayor of everything, like I'm in some kind of video game. This can stay. I allow this. Things are happening in Chinatown, it seems. Another fun game to play that I do when I go for a wander is look at how many shops or restaurants that I used to go and eat at, which are now closed. Both a fun, bittersweet game, because then you realise you're never going to eat their food again, which might be sad. This is bubble tea, which is quite, people are lining up back out there again. Oh no, it's the bubble wrap shop. That was the one where everyone was like, oh my god, there was like a time when everyone was all over it. This is closed. This used to be Itchy Buns, I think. Yeah, this is cool. Big Pikachu. Oh my god, I forgot Big Pikachu used to stand here. Maybe one day we'll see Big Pikachu again. And Scary Monster Man used to stand here. Oh, Leicester Square. Oh, look, the painters are back. Sometimes there's like a street performer doing something. The last time we were at Leicester Square was, I think, when I came back in April, and it was like proper dead. The last time I filmed it, that is. Oh, there's the street performer. Normally I walk through there, but they're doing some building, which is unfortunate, so I have to walk around the outside. One day we'll go to this Lego store. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Sometimes they put films on here, outside the cinema, that is. What is going on? Oh, there's all deck chairs and stuff. People can sit here again. That's cool. Maybe I'll have to do that one lunchtime. But yeah, that's how it looks now. So I would have shown you Trafalgar Square, but it looks like it's all boarded off for the UEFA Festival, whatever that is. But there you go. That is basically your London update for July 2021. Oh, I didn't realise clip of the week was over that quickly. So there you go. That is a bit of a London update for you. Someone was asking about masks. In the UK, you do not need to wear a mask if you're walking outside. You do need to wear a mask if you're at the train station, even though that's outside. If you're on the platform, you need to wear a mask, and if you're on the train, and anywhere indoors, unless you're eating. I think those are the rules. Yes. So there we go. So things are like, it's a pretty cool. Gene Kelly spotted. Who's that? I don't know who that is. ADR still have no news on a UK tour though, still all cancelled. Oh, one day. I have done highlights and lowlights of the week yet, because, okay, Pip and Bam Bam, give me your highlight in the next 1 minute and we will get to it, because we are slowly about to transition into the main topic, which is the Ratchet and Clank review. So I'm now talking very slowly to keep stalling time while I hear the most epic, huge highlight that is apparently coming. Maybe there should be a drum roll. I haven't really been timing how long 1 minute has been. I also don't know how behind the chat is. The statue you passed, the guy on the pole with the umbrella, yeah, that's Singing in the Rain. So they have those statues around, which is quite cool. I didn't realise that was also as a Harry Potter one, which I've never seen. Unless I have seen it, and I can't really remember it. But, yeah, apparently there is one. I'll have to look at it. Not that I care, not that I'm a big Harry Potter fan or anything. Pfft, heavens for Betsy. Julian's giving me a highlight of the week, though. Platinum Ratchet and Clank last week. Enjoyed it. Lots amazing as well. Just like a Pixar movie, and very funny dialogues. I agree. I hear to that review. So, oh, here we go. We got it. Pippin Bam Bam says, I got a PS5 for my birthday. I had no idea. It was a huge surprise. I thought it wouldn't be as hyped, but I was excited to play. It's been a great experience so far. Woo! What a gift. Oh my god. Can you imagine if you're a kid and you play a PS5? Absolutely spoiled rotten. Right, let's have a look. So I've got some footage that we will go through. I just played a bit of it and we will talk over the clips. So let's have a look.
That was flipping fast. Oh.
There we go. I thought I would just play. I forgot that the microphone on your PS4 always records you. So I was like, oh yes, and then I switched off. Now tell me if the clip is too loud compared to how I'm speaking. Maybe I might turn it down a tad. Let's just put it to about here-ish. So this is just some gameplay that we will we'll talk about. So that's straight off the bat. I wanted to show you how fast the loading is. The loading is like incredible, and I become a spoiled brat now because everything's just like, you know, even the title screen, like everything that happens on it was like, and even you'll see in a second as we transition from planets. So the basis of the game is very much like Ratchet and Clank 2016. It's still the same thing. You go on an adventure, you planet hop. Look at the colours on this. I mean, I don't even have a great TV, but colours are popping, things are happening all over the place, and everything's just happening super duper quickly. So you got all your planets that you go to, and as you see, I've 100% done everything because I wanted to, and each planet has its own little story that's going on, which you sort of help solve, and then that helps you with your main overall story. So it's the same kind of basic premise. Obviously, the actual story is different. But I really liked that. I really liked going to a new planet and be like, what's this planet going to look like? What's the main storyline going to be on this planet? And there were some amazing moments. Like this planet, for instance, added a functionality that I thought was really cool. We'll see it in a bit. But look at this. Okay, I only just realised this is what was happening. So you see this portal here? It's going to show up in a second. So I'm looking at the map. Here, well, that was very quick. That portal takes you to the other side of the map. I don't think you have like a marker where you are. Yeah. But this is, look, you'll see it in a sec.
Good to see you.
There's the thing there. Look, it goes to nowhere. And then you go through the portal and you're back on the other side of the map. Which I thought was amazing. When I found out what was happening, at first I was like, I don't understand. But then those are all the riffs that you can, like, you know, pull yourself up to. Everything is so seamless and effortless when you're doing it. It's really amazing. And also I really like the direction. Oh, look, these glide boots. Oh my god, once I found these glide boots, this is the place that you get it. I just did this the entire time. It's so fun. So this is like a good use of the controller where you have to like pump them up. So you hold down R1 and then you pump R2. So you're like boom, 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 and then you just go and then you just like zooming around. Oh, it's so good. Now I've not played Ratchet and Clank like the ones on PS2. So my first time playing Ratchet and Clank was in 2016. I don't even think I played it in 2016 to be fair. And I remember thinking it was like so-so. I enjoyed it. It was fun, but I didn't really care. You couldn't tell me. I couldn't tell you what happened in the story of the 2016 Ratchet and Clank because honestly I don't care and I don't really know. But I can tell you what happened in this story. I'm not going to, obviously, spoilers. But I found the story of this one so much more engaging, and I think it's because of the addition of Rivet and Kit. I thought they were really cool. Honestly, I think Ratchet and Clank are a bit boring, to be honest, in comparison. They're a little like, you know, they show their not their age, but they just don't, their characters aren't as developed. They're just good friends. It's always like, come on, buddy. And I get this, maybe it's because I don't really know, but I get this sense of camaraderie between them, but I don't really feel it. Whereas I feel like we watched Kit and we watched Kit and Rivet become the friendship, and I really want to see where that's going to go and how that will go on. And every time it was a cutscene, I was just interested. Like, I thought it wouldn't be, because I was like, well, it's a dumb kids game, but it really wasn't. It brought a lot of themes and stuff that I thought was really fun. And like I said, each of these storylines and the planets that you go to are a lot of fun. So now, one of the things I did do, which I didn't realise, but it was so much fun doing it, was I went around and I collected everything. So there's a few collectibles. There's gold bolts, maxing out all the weapons. There's some other, Lombard things and collecting things for people. So I did it all, 100%, completed every planet, and I waited, and there was no trophy. And I was like, where's my trophy? I did everything. Where's it gone? And turns out there is no trophy for collecting everything. So that's, I guess, good, but that's to say that I enjoyed it so much that I did all the stuff, or maybe I'm just a jaded trophy hunter, but I did all the collecting because it was fun, and I just expected to be rewarded at the end. But you know what the reward was? The reward was the fun that I had. Remember that, trophy hunters. You don't always have to be rewarded with a pig. It can be something else. So, as you can see, this is like swimming, seamless gameplay. Look, I'm going to die here. I did this on purpose. Not really, but I thought this was a good, you can see, like, look, ready, boof, we're back again. I was like, wow, there's literally no time to breathe in this game. It's so good. So I was very much impressed with the, just the overall combat. And you know what also happened? I was thinking about it. So there's like these areas where you can like wall run, and it's very like Crash Bandicoot 4. But guess what? I didn't screw them up like I did in Crash Bandicoot 4, which makes me think that I'm not rubbish at games. Crash Bandicoot 4 is indeed rubbish. So there we go. Because I was like, am I just bad at games now? But this game, it was just easy. I didn't have to have any problems. Maybe that's just the thing. It's just easier maybe this game. So yeah, we're going to get back in the ship, and we're going to go back and do some combat. This is the thing. I was going around the planet trying to look for combat, because that's the next big thing about this game. It's loads of fun. You have like a billion trillion weapons, and I literally would like try them all. I thought I'd be like stuck on one or two, but I would like always mix and match between all the weapons, see what it was like trying to like combine like the leaf one with the ricochet one. And I also liked trying to level them up, and then again I leveled them all up and realised that there wasn't a trophy for it, but I had a lot of fun doing it anyway, because it was like, it would be boring if you used the same weapon over and over again. Yeah, some of them are better than others, but if you're playing, I played it on normal, so I was like, I don't really care. So it was just like, it was just having pure fun. You'll see now, so we're going to go to the arena, which is where you can just like battle things, a bunch of enemies and stuff like that, and so you can have a look at all the weapons and stuff. But I do use the weapon wheel a lot rather than the quick select, but it's just because I like to think tactically about what my plan is going to be and try and get and this is the other thing. There's like so many things that happen on screen at once. There was one time where my eyes were just like, oh my god, it's full of things, and I couldn't even see what was happening anymore, because it was just like bah, 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 bah. And I was like, this is so impressive. So that's why I used to just try and throw everything. I'd throw a Mrs. Fun Guy, I'd throw my little agents of mayhem, and then I'd get the leaf thing out. So then it's just chaos, pandemonium everywhere, all the bolts are coming at you, and it's just like craziness. Like this thing here, the Mangler, is like coming to get you, so you always have to be on your toes to watch out when that's going to come. There are some like audio cues that let you know and stuff. So like, yeah, there it goes. You're trying to like walk around it, everything's coming out at you, there's so many different enemies. So yeah, my only disappointment really is that there wasn't that much use of the haptic feedback on the controller, other than the pumping it up and a little bit. It wasn't Astrobot levels. I'm yet to feel Astrobot levels of haptic feedback. Like, I don't know if that's just I don't know if every game did it. Would it be too much, I was thinking to myself. But I just thought this was the perfect game for something like that to happen. But though they did do some good stuff when you like bounced on balloons. It was like, it felt like boom, boom. Like that had a cool feeling to it. But yeah, look at it all. Look, it's just like, there's so much happening. I loved the lightning rod. That was so great. So I basically played the game and beat it and platinumed it within 6 days, because it was such an easy game to just jump in, see what's happening in one of the planets, get that storyline done. I don't want to spoil it, but there were some bits where my jaw was just like I couldn't believe what was happening. There's like this rail grind section for those of you who played the game, and it goes on for a while, and there's just things happening, and you just have to react, because there's like, the things are falling, there's a big thing happening, and there's explosions, and you're like, wah, 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 and it's like, whoa, that was so cool. I'd want to play the game again to get to that bit and just appreciate it more, because it was like very good, very good. So have I got through all my notes? Story much more engaging. Rivet and Kit, my new favourites. In fact, I want to retire Ratchet and Clank. I'm sorry, Ratchet and Clank fans. I want the next game to be Rivet and Kit. I don't care about Ratchet and Clank anymore. Yeah, I think that's all my big whoops. Platinum, for those of you who want to know, very, very easy. I looked at a guide for a couple of things just to be sure where they were. Nothing is missable, although there is a very annoying trophy, so do not neglect this one, everybody. One of the weapons is this void shield thing, and you have to level it to level 5 to be able to get one of the trophies, which meant that I did have to farm a little bit when I did the New Game Plus, which was kind of annoying. That was the only annoyance. Everything else was a joy, bliss. It was a lot of fun to play, so would highly recommend, if you've not checked it out and you can, or when you get a PS5, it's a good little game. Imagine being a kid and playing this. Absolute madness. So, to rate the Platinum, 2 out of 10. Lots of fun. So what's everyone saying in the chat? Have you played Ratchet and Clankum? What am I saying? Ratchet and Clank. Let's see. I changed all my quick select prompts to photo mode and then terribly failed at photo mode. I don't do photo mode anymore, everybody. I'm over photo mode. I'm a photo mode retired agent because you just end up with a PlayStation just for the photographs and no one to show them to. I mean, yeah, we do have the Discord where you can, but it's just effort trying to download them and share them. And I was like, you know what? It's nice. I'll take a few, but I just don't care anymore. If there was something that I could do, like what if? Okay, here's a pitch. PlayStation, giving you this one for the old 5-finger discount. That's free. What if there was an app, a bit like Chef Factory, I think that's what it is, and it did like a wedding video of all your, so you could like pick your favourite photos, and then it like blah 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 blah, and it went through, and then you could post that. You don't even have to edit it. It just, you pick some, and maybe it'll have some music from the game or whatever if you want to spice it up or something, and then you can share that, and it's easy, and then you can delete them all once you've got them all somewhere. So there you go. There's my hard fast rule on that. I think this is about the end of the clip, everybody. So there you go. All the adulation of the bolts. Rivet's really cool. Everybody's awesome. Good game. GG's all around. So there you go. There's some Ratchet and Clank footage for you, for your leisure. So let's see. What are people saying in the chat? What is the hardest difficulty like? Says Jamie. I don't know. I never played it because I didn't need to. I didn't feel like I needed to. What impressed you the most about this game? Oh, what a question. The loading speeds and how fast you could travel around the map. So I was kind of thinking there is like fast travel in terms of like you get a little portal that you can jump to. But honestly, once you get those glide boosts, you can be back and forth a level like that. Ratchet and Clankum. Oh, and you have to collect Raritanium, which I would always go, Raritanium! Which is a throwback to the Doctor Who fans in the chat, to when Martha and I think it's, who is it? I think it might be the Doctor. Or is it like, it might be Frank. In the episode that's the Daleks Take Manhattan, they're talking about, you know, there's some metal and they both go, Dalekanium! So every time I got some Raritanium, I'd go, Raritanium! Also, shout out, da-da-da, this is a very subtle Doctor Who t-shirt. Got a TARDIS on my boob. There we go. Quote that. Put that on a t-shirt. So what did you say it's worth the price? So the price was about, what, 60, 70 quid? I think it's hard to say yes or no either way because it is an impressive game in terms of what's happening. It is short, but only because I really was like, just like hammered through it. And to be honest, when I finished the game, I didn't really feel like, oh, that was fun, let's put it away. I actually did want to play it again, to be honest. So I would pick it up just for funsies. So maybe it's hard to say because I think any game being 70 quid is a lot. That's a lot of money. Especially if I was a kid, so when it was my birthday, I only got £40 for my birthday and £30 for Christmas. That's my birthday and Christmas money gone. Now, obviously, there's inflation and stuff, which we have to, you know, make into account. But, yeah, it's a lot of money when you don't have a job, which obviously, thankfully, I do. But I can imagine that would be hard. Let's see, what else are people saying? Photo mode is taking up half of my storage. Actually, it's more just my capture gallery that's taking up a lot of my storage. I'm just going to scroll back through the chat, and Digital Foundry's tech analysis of Rift Apart really shows how great it is. Oh, check that out, everybody. I have platinumed it. Someone asked me if I would platinum it. Did it. Very easy. When does the story in Rift Apart pick up? I bought it and played it to the part where you do the puzzle thing as Clank, and it's fun. But when does the story... Oh! That puzzle BS, I really hated that. Okay, so there's this, I do remember this now. So there's a couple of like mini game puzzles. There's one where you're a little like robot and you got to shoot things. That was like, okay. Was there another one? There was this Clank one where you had to like sort out the possibilities or something, and I absolutely despised it. That was the worst part of the game for me. I get it, it was a cool idea, but meh. Not fun. What else was the other thing that happened? Did Kit do anything? I don't think I ever played as her. But yeah, worst part of the game was definitely that. The Phantom Dash is cool. It is really cool. Kit is MVP. They are. Collectibles pretty straightforward, but I still expected a reward, says Luke. That's us trade pounds. What is your favourite weapon? Now we're talking, Gypsy Muffin. So, what is your favourite weapon, Sergeant Angel? My favourite weapon is the Pixelator. I love the Pixelator because it's very exciting. But the Pixelator is a little bit... Also, the names of the weapons when they update. So it's like the Pixelator. There's the Pixelator HD. They should have had the Pixelator 4K. Missed a trick on that one, Insomniac. But I like the Pixelator. The execution is pretty badass. That one, the Nebula, it's like... That's pretty good. But I like the lightning rod a lot, because that was everyone goes, and I like the leaf thing. That was fun. I didn't really try any of the late weapons, like the rhino and stuff. It was a bit late for me to do that. Also, I love the Agents of Mayhem, and they're like throwing about. So I would do a mix and match of those ones, depending on what the enemies were. Like for big bosses, I would use the drill hound that used to go woof, woof, and then give a bit of the Nebula, and then throw a bit of the Shatter Bomb, then throw some Mrs. Fun Guys. I would throw everything out. I'm like, and it was just like, and I just sit back and like, and then you're jumping, and you're dashing, and you're glide booting. Oh, so much happening. I loved it. Sometimes trophy hunting sucks when the fun out of a game, but it's nice when you're getting 100% in a game and it's fun and in of itself. That is very true. R9 Core, hello. Whenever I see R9 Core, I always think of RA9 from Detroit Become Human. Are you RA9? This game looks great, but I'm waiting for a sale. Let's see. What are people saying? The greater good. The greater good. The Rhino is hilarious for some of the stuff it pulls out. Oh, okay, interesting. Maybe I should do a second playthrough and give that a bit more of a go. Kit had one puzzle segment, same as Clank. Then there was the hacking bot. Yeah, I don't remember what that... Oh, yeah, she had to do... Yeah, that... I just hated that. It was so boring. Is the Groovatron in the game? No Groovatron. No having to make people... That's what... Okay, that is quite interesting. So, Ratchet and Clank 2016. That platinum, it's not hard. It's just a grind and a half. Like, you have to... I played that game so many times. And the fact that I played that game so many times and I have no idea what happened... Whereas I played this one, and I actually want to play it again. I was actually a bit disappointed that I didn't have to do another playthrough, which is a testament to how good the game is. Because I remember I was so done with the first Ratchet and Clank. I was like, how many times do I have to play this dumb game? But yeah, that's... It was a much better experience. Have you played any other Ratchet and Clank games? Only the 2016 one. Never played anything on PS2 because I stuck true to the Crash Bandicoot hardcores. I like the Groovatron in 2016. In Rift Apart, my favourite weapon is the lightning gun and the rhino. Yes, Julian, the lightning gun is king. So what's everyone else? What are your thoughts for those who played it? Always appreciate the Hot Fuzz reference. Always. Like the dubstep gun in Saints Row. Yes! Should have been a trophy for challenge mode. Yeah, that was weird as well, because I went through all those challenge mode things, and I did enjoy them. But yeah, there was no trophy at the end of it. It's all like, get a few of these. Oh, I will say another thing that was my least favourite part of the game. Riding bloody Trudy. I was like, oh, so hard to navigate. That was annoying. So there we go. That is my review of Ratchet and Clank. I give it a good... On the Oh, I should do a PS5 rankings of like all the games I've played so far. So PS5 rankings. Boo, boo, boo. All of the PlayStation 5 games that I have played ranked. Now, what have I played? We've got to start here. I played Demon's Souls. I've played Astrobot. I've played Sackboy. I've played Returnal. I've played Ratchet and Clank. And I think that's about it. Or did I play... Yeah, Bugsnax as well is a PS5 exclusive. So, let's think. Into the annals of my mind. Let's go to the Mind Palace. Game number 1. What is it saying to me? My heart. See, the thing is, you've always got to listen to your heart. Brian Adams always tells us this. My heart says Demon's Souls. But my brain says, Lucy, don't be dumb. Like, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I love it too much because I love Souls games. But, actually, do you know what my heart really says? My heart's had a change of heart. I was pumping out of the wrong artery. Now we're going the right way. My heart is actually saying it's Astrobot still. Astrobot is still king. Because that is the power of PlayStation. I had a friend who recently got a PS5. Shout out Manish. I'm about to shout out you and also throw you under the bus. He was like, oh, I'm going to play some other games, I was like, Manish, you were doing it all wrong. How have you... I don't even know if he has played Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I don't know if he has played Astrobot. I will be asking you this, El Presidente, on Podcast Club. And if you've not played Astrobot, there will be words. Me and Tristan will have to talk among us, because that is the game. See, he's playing all kinds of other rubbish. I don't know what he's up to. So Astrobot, still king. Who's next? Returnal. I'm going to say Returnal next, even though I've not finished it. Feels like the power of the PS5. Right, the rankings are coming. Astrobot, Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, Demon Souls, Bug Snacks, Sackboy, because I hate Sackboy. No offense, Sackboy, you're alright, but I don't like it. I think that's all of the games I have. That's it. So there we go. My PlayStation 5 rankings. I will keep you up to date on those, so that when you get a PS5, we can see. Yeah, I do need to finish Returnal. Oh yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales. How did I forget that? Where does that go in the list? That goes somewhere in the middle, somewhere below Astrobot, but above Bug Snacks. Whatever I just said. Destruction All Stars. Nathan, if chat, keep me honest. Destruction All Stars above Sackboy, because it was still fun. But I just hate Sackboy. I've decided I'm going to quit Sackboy. I'm not getting any enjoyment out of it, so I'm just like gonna let it be and gonna let it ride. So I think that is it. That is... No, I'm not to say Sackboy's a bad game. It's just not my game. I mean, if I was going to take my heart out of the equation, I'd be dead. But so that's why I'm not going to change my ranking, actually. I was going to take my heart out of the equation and let it just like thump on the floor over there and change my mind. But I'm not changing my mind. That's it. Done. So I also do really want to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I have a lot of feelings. So there we go. That's somewhere between the top and the bottom. Yes, Jamie, that is true. So, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, this has been Adam's Venture. No. This has been a show that has been near and dear in my life since 2013. Anybody in the chat watch it? Because I'm going to spoil the ending. So, I remember watching it back in the day. This is kind of when, Marvel was like a thing. Well, it was a thing because, Avengers came out and everyone loved it. And then they were like, oh, everyone loves Coulson. Let's make a show about Coulson. And he has his own ragtag band of people. No spoilers yet. I will do the spoiler siren when it's time. So the whole show is like those guys, they fight their own crime. It's like a Sarah Jane Adventures torture type thing. And I remember just watching it in the background of university. And I really liked the character Skye, she was called at the time. Because, I don't know, I thought that it was really cool that she was just like this person. She had potential, but she didn't know it. And then Coulson came and then they had this like little, like this cool father-daughter relationship thing. And I was like, this is so sweet. Also, Agent Coulson, he's so sweet anyway. So this has been a show that used to happen throughout my life. There were some really good episodes in each series. Actually, let me think about it. The first season, it had a slow beginning. It was a bit like and then it got pretty big. So wait, hang on a minute. There are a lot of people that haven't seen the ending. Blam, you're off the fucking chain. Yeah, that is a good quote. Well, I'll do the spoiler siren when it's time. Anyway, but spoil away. Damn. Well, I'm sorry. There'll be one human being out there that'll listen to this and be like, someone else is speaking my language. Anyway, there was a big thing at the ending of season 1, so I thought that was really good. I continued watching it. That whole storyline was pretty cool, and there was good episodes in that one. Series 3 sort of felt a bit weird, I remember now, or season 3. Can't remember. Well, what happened in that one? I don't remember. But season 4 is when things got kind of interesting. So they used to go for this theme thing. So they used to just have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as their theme. But then they used to like do something where they would like try different like narrative themes. For instance, like Ghost Rider was all like flames. Then they had all the Hydra stuff. Oh no, was it first the machines like with Ada? That was really cool. I really liked that. The framework. So I really enjoyed that they would have these like seasons of things. Sirens are on my end, and it was like all different. Now 5. Again, I can't remember what happened, but I thought the ending was very good. Oh, was that with that guy? That was in Heroes. Yeah, see, this is where it becomes a bit blurry, because then it became hard for me to kind of watch it. So anyway, then 5 had this really, really good ending, and that was when it's going to be over, it's going to be finished, and then it wrapped up nicely, and then it was like, oh, it's coming back for another season. Now, season 6 was absolute trash. I hated it. I don't know, other people might like it, but it takes place majoritively in space, and it's got... because Coulson's like another character, and there's this weird virus, and it's just like, and it felt so off kilter from everything else in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not really sure what was going on, and I still don't really know what's going on, because most of the time when I watched those episodes, I would fall asleep. So I'd watch the first 10 minutes, getting sleepy, I'd fall asleep, and I'd literally wake up at the end of the episode, and I'd be like, I don't know if I really care what I missed, so I'll just watch the next episode. So I'd watch the next episode, be watching for 10 minutes, not really sure what's happening, fall asleep, wake up at the end and be like, oh, that's a shame, blah, blah. But no, there's more than 6 seasons. There's 7 seasons, Walt Boy Steve. So after season 6 ended, there was the 7th season, which it took me forever to watch because it didn't come out in UK TV. Sounds like a review for a show you haven't seen. It's 2013 was a long time ago, Luke. Cut me some slack. So then this season comes out, and again they go for like the weekly theme episodes. It's all about time, which is really weird because I've had 3 things that I've consumed in the past month that's all about timelines. So it's like Ratchet and Clank, it's about dimensions and timelines. Then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing dimensions and timelines. And Guacamelee, too, is doing dimensions and timelines. So I've got dimensions and timelines going all through my mind. So this season, they're all like back in time and whatnot, and they got to fight to save the world, you know, shame all, blah, blah, blah. And it's very much like, blah, blah. But I thought the ending was still good, apart from one thing. So now, the spoiler hand is going up. For those of you, these are the spoiler sirens. I'm about to say what happened at the end. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, towards the end of it, it's starting to go on like, okay, this is the last mission that all of S.H.I.E.L.D., the original members, will be doing together. And it's like, oh my god, like, what's going to happen? I mean, immediately your mind thinks death. So, and they do a little bit of like, oh, is she dead? Is she not? For like Skye. Although I always didn't like Skye when she became Daisy, but then I got more into her. Oh my god, there was all the alien ship stuff in season 5 with the really sexy alien. I liked him. Anyway, so this is really hard to keep up, by the way. I might just have to do flappy hands. So anyway, the end of it happens, and then Skye, Daisy, I always call her Skye, which is why I called my dog Skye, to be funny. Not to be funny, just to be fair, whatever. Just looks like I'm really hot now, which I am. So Skye is like really sad about this because she's like, you guys are my family. And I was like, oh my god, I relate to this because I feel a little bit like Daisy Johnson because I didn't know what I was doing, and then someone found me at PlayStation and helped me find my potential, and I was like, oh my god, this is like me, and she feels like it's their family. I was like, I feel like it's my family. And then I got sent home from my family and I had to work from home, and it was sad. So I understand your sadness, Daisy. So anyway, she's like, I can't imagine us not being like friends. And then Max will like, one day kid, you're gonna have to, and she's like, oh, sad. So anyway, they saved the world, and Agent Sousa, whatever his name is, he was cool. Anyway, they saved the world, and Deke was a weird character. Fine, I liked him, didn't like him at the same time. He gets left behind in the old timeline, but no one cares about Deke anyway. So he gets left behind in the old timeline. Fitz and Simmons have a kid, so then they're like, oh, we're bouncing now because we have a kid. Now all the other team members, this is where I'm like, shame on you all. So it goes like a year later, and they're all in like this room, and they're sitting down, and it's like, oh, hey everybody, how's life? And it's like the world's worst Zoom catch-up that I've ever seen. These people were like family, and I'm just like, okay, fine. So they're all like talking to each other, but it's like really awkward, and they're all like, okay, well, it's nice to see each other again. What's everyone doing? And it's like I realise it's a TV show, so we can't just sit there and have awkward Zoom chat for like 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, like 3 minutes into the scene, one of them's like, oh, sorry, I've got to go. Whoop, and then zooms out, and then everyone's like, yeah, but it was really nice to see you all. I've got to go too. We should do this again. Yeah, see you all next year. And I'm like, next year? You guys were like family, and this is it? The world's worst Zoom conversation that's happening in like 3 minutes? Like, you all were like close family. I swear to God, if this happens to me in the future, I said this to my work friends. I was like, we are not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.ing this. If you guys just bounce and I'm like, yeah, let's all hang out in a year's time and talk for 3 minutes awkwardly on a video call, I'm like, nah. We deserve more than that. Like, we went through all the stuff together, and then they all just like, yeah, bye, and they don't seem to care about each other anymore. And I was like, this is an absolute travesty, and I was fuming. The ending was good, but I was fuming that that's how they decided. And you do, like, as the audience, we got to see what they were doing, because it would like cut to like a little clip of them like driving the bike and doing the thing. And I was like, and also the other annoying thing was like, 4 of them still work for S.H.I.E.L.D., so why do you not all work together? It didn't make any sense. I was like, you could have just kept doing the job and just doing. The spoiler hands is an actual thing, because then it helps people know. Am I really? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to let people know not to listen anymore. Anyway, I was just disappointed that that's how they decided to do their lives at the end. And I need to stop the spoiler hand. Spoilers are over. I'm really hot after all that. Whew, that's a workout for you there, spoiler hands. So yeah, I don't know if anyone is still with me at that ending, But overall, there were some really, really, really good episodes. Like when the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. put their mind to it and did like an episode that focused on a character, like a character piece, or one that was like an epic twist or something, it was good. But there were also some... Oh no, am I really? Apologies for swearing in sign language. Well, I'm not even going to ask what it means, but it's just spoiler hands are too hard to do, but now if everyone could see that, if I was muted. I need a drink. So, yeah, it was just... I don't know. So I might just rewatch the best episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I am going to watch the best episodes of Lost. That's my next idea. Could just go back and watch the best episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. So there you go. Does anybody else like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Or is it just me just talking about that for like 10 minutes in a very fast-paced way? My favourite character was Agent Coulson and Skye / Daisy Johnson. Apart from when she turned into Quake. That was really annoying. So yeah, spoilers. Oh, but yeah, it was a long show. There's not many shows that go on that long. I know someone was asking about Loki. I watched one episode and I was like, it's okay. Let's see. We got a Pirates of the Caribbean review the other week. Yes, that's the thing. You did get the whole review. There will be another one of those. Don't worry. That's a poor way to end it. Just winded. I like how there's people that actually know sign language in the chat. Props. There you go, that's all I know. Everyone else is just confused. You should make a sign that says spoilers and hold it up. Terrence. Where were you? I needed that. Okay, next time. So that I don't have to swear at everybody in sign language. I don't know what I'm saying, but hopefully it wasn't bad. Don't watch the best Lost episode, just watch all of it. No, I can't do that. I did look up how long it would take to watch all of Lost, and it was a long time of your life. Wait, you're joking? So I wasn't swearing in sign language? I'm confused. Anyway, this is the Q&A portion of the show now, so if you have a question, let me know. Well, PS3 Gaming Scotland straight in with the just joined. Did you like Ratchet and Clank? Yes is the quick answer. Just write spoilers on your forehead. Oh, or take your glasses off when you're spoilering. Yeah, because that would be better than the old forearm workout. Because that was painful. So, yeah, if anyone has any questions, otherwise, I do want to try a quick game of Just a Minute. Because I feel like I'm good at Just a Minute-ish. Do I have a timer? What time is that? Oh, there's a minute. There you go. So I've got a timer. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Just a Minute. It's a game that happens on radio where someone has a topic and you have to talk about the topic for 1 minute and you can't deviate, hesitate, or repetitate. New word. Or repetition. They say it in a really good way. They go, no repetition, deviation, or hesitation. So that's like saying no long pauses, can't say the same word again other than like, quick words like and the. So you couldn't say like in Doctor Who the TARDIS, that would be banned. So yeah, let's do a bit of that. Chat, you can give me some a topic and I'll talk about it for a minute and see how far we get to. But for now, I'll just look at some questions quickly. God, I'm still out of breath. Almari is saying, what do you think about sitcoms? Are they the ones with the fake laughter track? I don't really watch them that often, if ever, to be honest. I used to watch them at my grandparents' because it was the only thing on. But I don't sit down on an evening and just go, I'm going to watch a sitcom. It's not my thing. Well, you do it for hours every week, so it's not a challenge. No, the challenge comes with not repeating. Now, Dodie Farrell with quantum mechanics. I've got no idea what's happening in quantum dynamics. The newfound confidence of word when has to be the rum talk. Yeah, I've not really done much with it. Alright, let's just play Just a Minute then. If no one has anything to ask me, then it's boring. Oh, hang on. Julian's saying, are you going to play Resident Evil Village? I played it 4 times in a row. First time ever I did that. The game really took me by surprise, just like the first 3 games back in the day. I will eventually. I kind of want to play Resident Evil 4 first, and then wait for a sale, because it's quite expensive, Resident Evil Village. So, let's see. The teeth, the tongue, the lips, the feels. Okay. Welcome everybody to Just a Minute. I am now the guy that hosts Just a Minute. He has a very posh accent, so maybe I should do a bit more of a posh accent to do this, to signify that I am now the posh host. So we've got the chat here. It's a special Just a Minute with Locking Down Lucy. The chat is the audience and they are going to both be the judges and the topic givers. Now, your task as the judges is I'm going to put a minute on the clock and I'm going to talk about it. Now, if I don't pick myself up on it, you guys have got to pick up if I are, deviate, or repeat a word. Now, obviously, as I said before, repeating of big words, not just little words. So, just to do just a minute on reasons. Oh my god, I can't even speak. I'm not started again. So let's see. We got reasons to buy Adam's Venture, conspiracy theories, periodic table. Doctor Who would be too easy. Maths. Oh yeah, new teeth. Ugh. Or the dual sense. Okay, let's try the dual sense as an easy starting. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm starting to feel a bit nervous now. Just a minute. Round 1. The dual sense. I don't know why. Okay. The DualSense controller is part of the PS5, which is the brand new PlayStation console made by Sony. Now, with this new DualSense, which you can say in the game because that's the main part of the topic, has haptic feedback, which is a really cool feature. The back triggers rumble and make a weird feeling when you put your finger on it and do things like in Ratchet and Clank, where you had to do the glide boots and you had to pump up R2 in order to be able to speed across the map at very high speed. That was a great use of the DualSense. The other things it could do is make you feel like you are on other terrains, such as metal. Astrobot did this wonderfully in their platform game where you have to save the world, or even the PlayStation. I've said PlayStation twice, but why would I had 7 seconds left to go. I don't know if anybody actually did I do well? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've listened to Just a Minute. I feel like it was going good. Why don't I just do a really fast one where I just talk really fast? Because you don't have to talk fast. David Tennant is good at this. Love that talking speed is reduced by 95%. You said platform more. Damn. Okay. But I thought it was good. It was good. I don't know what time it was. Someone needs to be the scribe. Badgers. Okay, I'm going to do badgers. Badgers. Okay. But you can say badgers. Badgers are a rodent that I don't think I've actually seen a real life one with my own eyeballs. I know they exist because science tells me that they are living creatures that God put on this earth, or a little nanomite made over centuries of time, like a germ that then evolves into what is now known as a badger. Not to be confused with a squirrel or another type of species from the mammal variant. Now, honey badgers, for instance, in Far Cry 4, a very well-known game for that type of badger, very aggressive. Do they like eating said item of food that they are named after? I don't know, but I'm going to assume not, because that would be very hard for them to find potentially. They may get stung by bees. Very vicious, as they bite your ankles and take away a lot of your health, which I find really hard to manage in said game that I just talked about, because you have to stab yourself in the arm with a needle pressing the down button on the D-pad, which for some reason I found difficult. Did I say something? I'm not sure if you repeated. The enunciation isn't commendable. What did I say? I don't know. You deviated to germs. No, that's allowed. You're allowed, as long as you talk about the things, pronouncing every syllable, just to cheat it out. I think I did it, everybody. It's hard. Maybe I should I'm going to do a whole one for a minute, and then because obviously, then did I do it? I think they're mammals. By the way, just a minute, you don't have to be correct in what you're saying. I mean, the posh guy doesn't actually call you out for factualness. I don't know, has anyone actually played Just a Minute? I don't know. Let's do one more, because I enjoy this game. Right, let's have a topic, and I'll talk it out until the minute's up. Brain, neurons are firing through. Oh, what if it was Just a Minute, but with singing? We're doing Just a Minute with singing, alright? We're making a new version. So I'm going to have to talk about a topic in song. Alright. Loosey-goosey, baby. Loosey-goosey. Do Doctor Who but full speed. Alright, I'll just do Doctor Who and full speed, and then we'll do the song challenge. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Doctor Who is a TV show that came out in the 1963 of life, which is a long time ago because I wasn't alive then, but other people weren't. They got to watch it on the same day that President J.F. Kennedy... Oh no, I said It's because I'm talking so fast. Was assassinated. I'm going to keep going because it's my show and I can do whatever I want because I'm a tyrannical overlord, much like the Master that turned into the Missy when she regenerated but then went back into another man afterwards in the 13th Doctor's time. It's also very hard to talk and not breathe, but that's something the Doctor could probably do because they are a Time Lord, which is an alien from outer space, also known as Gallifrey. But spoilers for the future, they may not actually be that alien species because they actually have a gene inside them that makes Time Lords. Can I say Time Lord more than once? Well, I've just done it now. Oh my god, this is difficult. the 1930s of not life. It's hard to speak fast. Oh god, I'm out of breath. Spoiler alert, sorry. Yeah, just cut. You probably didn't hear any of that anyway. If you don't have to be correct, the topic is kind of irrelevant. Right, I'm doing one more with songs. With song. 1930 of life. When were you born? I was born in the 1999s of life. No, I wasn't born then. I was born in the 1990s of life. One time I went to school in 1997 and said I was born in 1999. And the teacher was like, that's not happened yet. Right. Alright, I'm going to do one last one, then we're ending the show. We're calling time of death on it. It's getting really hot. Too much burgers. Bunger. That's all I think. Am I hearing soccer? No, we're not talking about football on this show. I think something's happening. People are kicking a ball about somewhere in the world, apparently. Channel the inner David Tennant. There are... the spoiler has... Should have just done it, but you got to go where the mind goes. I want an interesting topic to sing about. Bethany says to talk about her. Should I sing a song about Bethany for 1 minute? I don't know what I would sing. Alright, I'm just gonna reclaim EastEnders. Robert Wall wins. I'm gonna talk about EastEnders. I'm gonna sing about EastEnders in the EastEnders theme tune. It's done. Sorry, Bethany, you've been trumped by EastEnders. Okay, here we go. Let's begin. EastEnders is a TV show that comes on every night, except on a Wednesday. There used to be an omnibus on a Sunday, but then that stopped, and BBC iPlayer have decided to keep it going and release every episode of the show on a Monday, because maybe it's because of the football, because people are annoyed when they cannot watch it, because there are people kicking about a circular object into a goal. But I want to know what happens if someone's selling drugs or sleeping with someone else's wife, who will get a beer thrown on them or chucked out of the pub. It's all very exciting in the square known as Albert, and anything could happen in EastEnders land. Thank you. That's the end of the show, everybody. Don't think I can top that. I don't know if I said the same thing, but it's been quite an episode locking it down with Lucy. Thank you. I could have really gone through characters. We could have been, talking about Frank Butcher. We could have talked about Peggy Mitchell, all the classics. But instead, I just went to the BBC and how they decide to produce the show. Well, that was fun. Right, I'm going to end the show today. Thank you, everybody, for your time watching. It's been lovely talking to you. Lovely happening you. This is what happens when I drink rum. It's just too much. I'm going to put that down as my greatest hits. One of the Locking It Down with Lucy moments that'll go down in Locking Lucy history. Where's Michael What's-His-Face? He can be on This Is Your Life. And you'll be like, remember that time you saw about EastEnders and the EastEnders theme? Yeah, classic. Well, I do have a little bit of PTSTA, RSVPI with your VIPs on your MVPs. There are things happening on Thursdays in my life, so I cannot say that I will always be able to do the show on a Thursday on said week, but I will let you know in advance, because when people invite me out, I feel like I can't be like, sorry, I've got to sit at home and talk on YouTube. So, there's at least 2 occasions when I won't be able to do this on a Thursday, but I will let you know in due warning. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I always try and end the show not at 20 minutes past 9, but that's just the way it is now. So thank you all so much. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Vault Boy Steve, and thank you, Bethany, for your mod hosting duties. Well done. Good luck, everybody, to everyone getting their jab or have got their jab. Together, we will save the world, like we've been doing for years in video games. We can do it in real life. So yeah, that's all great. Look after each other, look after yourselves, and I shall catch you next week for another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy with less rum. 100% officially confirmed less rum. Alright, adios, and until next time. No, let me just end on EastEnders. Right. You something. Yeah, I know it was you. You stole it. No, I didn't. I didn't steal nothing. Yeah, you did, because I saw you on CCTV. Dun. That's the end. I don't know what the storyline was, but goodbye.